do a quick shot of the fuel system. Get my light. So what I have the Aeromotive A1000 fuel cell. If you just search Aeromotive A1000 Stealth, this is what'll pop up. It's a 15-gallon. Comes with two vents, one fuel return, one fuel out. All fittings are AN8. So I just kept it AN8 until I got to the fuel pressure regulator. Keeps it pretty consistent, and then it helps pressurize because the fuel pressure regulator puts out at AN6. So that helps build pressure. So if we look back here, you can see my vent hose going out. That red cap, if I were to hook up my second vent hose, that's where it would go. And then we have the fuel sending unit, fuel pump, and the return line. And of course, the fuel neck. So if we open her up, the fuel cell has a built-in catch. So the catch helps gas stay within the area of the fuel pump. I'm trying to get a good angle there, but I'll drop my phone in. So the fuel pump, which is the big gold looking deal, that's the pre-filter on it. It has a pre-filter built on. I'll probably change it out since I got a bunch of debris in there I dropped in by accident. That white tube over there, that's the fuel return line. The whole idea is if you run a full hard line to the front of the car, that you want to dump the gas under the rest of the gas to cool it off. That does two things. You're not running hot gas, and you eliminate a bunch of vapor in your cell, so you're not expanding as much, which is really good. So let me put my lid back on before I get more debris in the cell. Alright, so now let's look at the other lines. So here's what we have. I have my fuel pressure regulator. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. Oh, I can't reach. I should have got a pointer. So you can see my vent line coming out. I need to shrink wrap the end of it so it doesn't unweave completely, even though that would take a lot. And then this line here, follow that line. Oh, well, that line going into the left side of the fuel pressure regulator, that's coming from the fuel pump. And then what it does, it goes to here. Oops, let me change hands. So it goes into here. It sets it at 50 pounds, and then it dumps the rest of it back out into the fuel pressure return. And then I dump everything to a 5/8 fuel injection barb here. And that barb hose, and that hose goes into the stock hard line for the 280Z. So you leave the stock hard line in place, and you run this hose right to it. I had took my this car didn't have a hard line, but I had another Z that had it, and I took the hard line off of it and put it on here. So that and fuel injection hose runs to the hard line, and then from the hard line it runs up to the engine bay. The hard line runs up to the engine bay to here, and then I put an adapter on the hard line, and then from that adapter, fuel injection hose. Well, this is barb to here. It's a nice long barb, and then that runs to the fuel damper. This whole section here, I really want to try to rethink, find a better way to do it, simply because if I ever have a leak, yep, you see where it drops onto, right onto that exhaust manifold. My dad's Cadillac had an engine fire like that back in the day, so I don't want that. So I really want to rethink that. I know there's another way to do it, but when I did it, I worked with what I had instead of what I wish I had at the time. So Right now it's fine. It doesn't leak or anything. It's really tight, really good. Also, I double clamp at the fuel damper as well. I've never leaked from here, but I wouldn't want to leak from here either, because then that's going to drop right on top of the alternator. Also, my fuel damper leak that I had a while back, the rubber grommet, not the rubber grommet, but the O-ring that goes on the damper, it's like a $4 part from Nissan. It had dried out, so I just replaced that O-ring. Worked perfectly fine. I think that about covers the whole fuel system. I have the fuel pump wired on a kill switch since it comes on with the car in the on position. So I just have a simple switch here. So that way when I turn the key on, if I'm just in the car, I can just turn it off. And that is it.